Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy, Jay Baldwin. We are back with another Church Nerds episode, man. You already know what time it is, man. We got the crew on with me. We got Norman Heath, Andre, Darrell Walls, Brandon Travis, and Pastor B himself.
Norman Heath.
Well, listen, Brandon and Pastor B are back because we rebuked them last week for not being on the live show.
Oh, was Brandon absent too?
I was absent. The Lord had need of me, so. The Lord had need of chat.
I'm just saying, at least one of them though did actually at least come online for a second.
At least Brandon tapped in a little bit.
Dang, bro, you gonna take that?
I'm gonna let him have that one because I don't. That's all right. It comes back.
Listen. All I said was that we was gonna call them out because they knew we had a live show. But Norm said, he said, "No, rebuke them, brothers." And I was like, "Well, the Bible say open rebuke is better than open rebuke." So
it's in the word.
Hey, Gabe, take notes. Make sure you in the chat.
Exactly. I want the same energy next week when Gabe returns. That's what I'm saying.
That's if he comes next week.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my goodness,
man,
he was doing good. He was doing so good.
He was doing very good.
He was doing fantastic, man.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing. Shout out to Gabe. We know you in school, brother. We hoping that you graduate. But,
Gabe.
You know what time we got.
He ain't even here.
He said, "We hoping that you graduate."
Nice. Love you, bro.
Graduate. You've been in school a long time, brother.
Hey, listen, man. We thank you for tuning in to the podcast, man. Remember, we want you to like, comment, and subscribe to all of our tags. You know, Instagram, TikTok. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, man. Because you know what? If you can't watch us, you can listen to us. At least be a part of the Church Nerds congregation.
That's right.
We got the deacons, and the pastor. So yeah,
everywhere
you part of the Church Nerds congregation, man. Listen, tonight we got ourselves a good one. Listen, we haven't done a versus in a minute. This is gonna be a good one. We haven't even talked about gaming. We're gonna talk about gaming tonight, gentlemen. Our great technician, Deacon Norm, has put together some verses for us, man, and we have no idea what they are. So, Norm,
yes, sir.
We're gonna let you take in
Hey, Jay,
what's up?
Before we do that, let's ask everybody in the chat, man, if they got a favorite game or they got some consoles.
Yeah.
Put it in the chat. Let us know what y'all be playing. Or
what's the best console? You know, what's your favorite console to play on? What was the first game that you ever played that made you into a gamer? Matter of fact, before we get into verses, let me Church Nerds, man. What was that game that just made you fall in love with gaming?
I think my first console was the Atari. So, you know,
okay. Now you telling us your age.
Watch out! Can't even find that game no more.
Just ancient.
Those big old cartridges and stuff. Yeah,
what was your favorite game? Ping pong.
Hey, they had, the games back then was just,
it was just called Pong. Okay.
It was
just called Pong.
No ping. That's
no ping.
Wild. I don't know if they had Invaders. Was it for Atari?
Oh, Space Invaders.
Space Invaders.
Called Invaders at first.
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders
literally lasted every phase of consoles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kept making it better. Just add a couple
Tetris.
pixels.
Mm-hmm.
What about that GameCube? What about that GameCube?
The GameCube was dope, man.
I think the game that turned me on.
Don't listen to Brandon, y'all. He don't know what he's talking about.
Somebody put him off.
The video game that turned me on was a video console, because I had most of the consoles, but I was really never like a gamer until the Dreamcast came out, and I played Power Stone.
I love the Dreamcast.
Remember Power Stone, Brian? Power Stone was literally the most underrated game.
I loved the Dreamcast for sure.
If I was to pick one for Dreamcast, would be Marvel vs. Capcom. So.
Exactly, that was the only good game. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That was it.
Norm is the same guy that says Superman will beat Goku.
I'm sorry. You all just don't want to believe. It's the truth. It's the truth. Superman will beat Goku 10 times out of 10 all day. Twice on Sundays, and if you don't believe it, I'm sorry. You're gonna do two things. You can nothing and like it. That's what it is.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. Just to give y'all a little sneak peek. That's gonna be a show that we're gonna talk about later on down the line. Man.
I can't wait to go down all the power levels.
But
I would scale it. Let's go.
I would say for me, so our first system was the PlayStation, the original PlayStation that on and the games that we played all the time, me and my brother, was Crash Bandicoot and Spyro.
Yes.
But the one that solidified into loving gaming was when Dragon Ball Z Budokai came out.
That was a good game.
I played that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Crash. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Crash Bandicoot made PlayStation.
Yeah.
He was a mascot for a while. He was.
Yeah, I don't think nobody would have played PlayStation if Crash wasn't a part of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, because that's all I played was Crash.
Darrell, what about you, man? You what was your
first
favorite game?
system was Super Nintendo. So the first game I used to play was that Super Mario Brothers 3.
Good game. Good game.
But the one that got me hooked was on the Nintendo 64.
Ooh.
And you got to go with GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew you was about to say GoldenEye. I felt it in your spirit.
That GoldenEye just it gets you.
GoldenEye used to have me raging. Mud. And you know, before multiplayer IP, you was playing with your friends in front of the TV, and you
Four screens. Oh yeah, bro.
You want it, man.
So, hey man, stop screen watching, man. Stop screen watching.
Especially on the 64 when we all played Mario Party or Mario Kart, bro.
Mario Party was legit too.
Oh yeah.
Mario
Kart 64, man. Me and my cousins, we played that all the time. Like you said, that's for online gaming. To this generation, back in the day, you had to go to your friend's house and sit in front of the screen
or your own controller.
And get your own controller.
Because you ain't using mine.
Even if you ain't had no console, you still had to have your own remote.
You better find it somewhere.
All you could afford, all your parents could afford was a remote. Get it.
I had a good friend. Let me go over there, you know.
That's what's up.
Back in the day when you had to blow in the games to make it work, you know.
Hey, that's really why your friends were
tap them on your leg.
Despite the big warning on the back, do not blow.
Do not blow.
They don't know what they was talking about. It worked. It definitely worked.
We blew on them.
Oh my! What in the world?
Wow. Oh.
This is my coaster.
I wouldn't got one.
Is that a coaster for real or actual game?
No, it's the coaster.
That is a plastic and check out how the condition that's bad.
That's crazy.
I actually went out and got one of those. They got these like Super Nintendos you could buy that has like all like 75 or 80 old games on it. And they just kind of going back and playing.
They all digital.
Yeah, they are digital.
They got a Genesis version of that too, which is pretty awesome too.
For Christmas, I think. Oh, go ahead.
Y'all remember Duck Hunt?
Yes.
With the gun?
Yes.
My mom would not let me get that game.
We couldn't play that game at first, and then my grandfather. I hope my mom not watching. But my grandfather went and got us the little gun thing. Yeah, we used to be in the back room of his house playing that game. That and every other shooting game you could possibly play with that little gun adapter.
I got another one for y'all. Y'all remember Tyson Punch Out?
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Punch-Out.
I hated that game.
And then when you got all the way to the end, you one punch from Tyson and it was over.
That's why I hated that game. You put all the hard work in, blood, sweat, and tears. He show up and wink at you and knock you out.
That's one thing that gamers of today, the younger ones, don't understand about being able to not being able to save.
Hey,
y'all remember memory cards?
I was about to say the memory card. You better have that memory card when you playing, because if you don't have that, your dad not being saved.
Actually, before then, boy, you left that thing on like, hey, nobody touched this.
Let me tell you what was the most indestructible system. To leave it on all week, all month, because you didn't have no memory card. PS2.
The legend itself, man.
I would let nobody come my room. Always lock my door because I needed that. I needed that PS2 to stay on.
That PS2, man, that system lasted me forever.
It's still to this day the all-time most selling game console.
I feel like my PS2 might still be. I gave it to my cousin.
Bro, they made a game for everything.
Shane Atlanta for
I used to love playing Spyro on that. I was playing Spyro on my PS2.
Oh yeah.
Remember Fight Night?
Fight Night, classic.
You remember Fight for New York? Def
Jam.
Def Jam Fight for New York.
Yeah, man.
The best game was Royal Rumble. Remember Royal Rumble?
WWE?
Raw versus SmackDown?
Raw versus SmackDown.
Rumble. Remember Rumble? The boxing game with the dude with the afro.
Oh, that was wait, that was Ready to Rumble. That's
Ready to Rumble.
Ready to Rumble.
I remember Rumble.
Ready to Rumble. My
bad. Rumble? Nah.
No, Ready to Rumble.
Hey, did y'all used to play MLB Heat?
No,
I started playing
that's suburban.
MLB.
Hey, I played it because when the pitcher got on fire, it would charge the mound and they'd be fighting each other and stuff on the game.
A game that people be sleep on. I used to play that's probably like people probably find boring. Was that Tiger Woods PGA golf?
Yeah, you born.
Man, I used to play it. That game used to play
hockey too. NHL live.
I never played.
No, I recently, bro.
Now you talking about suburb stuff. You talking about hockey.
I know.
I didn't play it. I just thought the real played it because he played.
Hey, but we can't forget the one game that every hooper played, NBA Jam, Volume 2.
He's on fire.
I used to play Street all the time.
Oh, NBA Street.
I played Street. I didn't play Jam like that.
Jam was the arcade one. If we went to the arcades or something, that's when we played.
Y'all remember Blitz?
Jam.
Y'all remember
I
Blitz?
love Blitz.
Oh yeah,
loved Blitz.
In the Bo Jackson's Tecmo Bowl?
No, that's way back then.
Tecmo Bowl. That's on Nintendo. That was Tecmo Bowl.
Ooh.
Y'all didn't play no superhero games?
I play X-Men on Sega Game Gear.
Yeah, X-Men.
Yeah, I will play X-Men. What about
Spider-Man 2 was awesome.
Spider-Man 2? I used to play the Matrix game.
You talking about the new Spider-Man 2?
No, the old Spider-Man 2.
Old Spider-Man 2 with Toby.
That was dope.
Play like Tekken Tag.
Tekken Tag, yeah. I used to play Tekken Tag.
You had the
Mortal Kombat.
The worst superhero game of all time, which was Superman.
I've never played.
I didn't play it.
I never played.
It was the worst game ever.
I never played that.
Dynasty. Remember Dynasty Warrior?
I vaguely
remember that.
Y'all don't remember Dynasty Warrior?
Vaguely.
I think I heard it. I can't remember.
I'm at the
Warrior Dynasty. No, it's either Dynasty.
Hey, we are talking about some years now. It's been a while.
I played all the Dynasty.
Did y'all? This was my brother's biggest. He was playing this literally.
Okay, yeah, I know Dynasty Warrior.
Kingdom Hearts 2 or any of the Kingdom Hearts games?
I was not a fan of Kingdom Hearts.
I still play Kingdom Hearts to this day.
But I hear it's probably one of the most.
The second one is by far the best one in my opinion.
I remember Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors. And look, we cannot. Dang, I just forgot.
You cannot forget, but you forgot.
You can't forget. But I forgot.
Yeah, he did.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it
Killer
back.
Instinct.
Oh, Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy.
Oh, Final Fantasy.
Yeah, like that.
Everybody go back and play Zelda.
What about for the unchurched church
you
nerds?
The new one, Darrell?
I haven't got the new one yet. I need to.
I knew it was out cold.
What about for the unchurched church nerds? Y'all been playing that Y'all was playing that Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely played that.
Everybody played Grand Theft Auto.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, not this church nerd here.
San Andreas.
Bro, San Andreas was literally the best.
The best GTA ever.
By the point I was really gaming, I was working, so I was buying my games. So some of the stuff, my parents really didn't know what I was getting.
Dude, because the poster that came with Grand Theft Auto, he's like, I can put this up on my wall.
Right now.
One of the main games that me and my dad always played, because Bishop, y'all, shout out to my dad Bishop Baldwin. He played this game all the time. The original Call of Duties, Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty Big Red 1, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty Frontier. Yeah, he played Medal of Honor, all of those. He's a big.
Mm-hmm.
So
let me
know that Bishop Baldwin's like shooting people.
This really gonna make him dope.
We're bringing that up in the Bishop's board meeting.
That's right. Bishop Baldwin,
that's why he's the sergeant of arms.
Did he?
Exactly.
Did he play Ghost Recon?
Ghost Recon?
I don't think he did.
No, but do y'all remember? What was it? SOCOM, Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
SOCOM was
I never
cool.
played them. I played
But
more of the Rainbow Six.
Let me tell you something. Ghost Recon was the Call of Duty before Call of Duty.
I remember the game. Yeah, I remember it.
It was so fun. It was so fun.
Oh yeah, those are great.
That's where campers started.
Good time. It's always good going down memory lane, and this generation that's watching us, they probably trying like, what games are y'all talking
but
about?
If you think about it though, us now and think back those graphics and how those animations.
Yeah,
it was ahead of its time back in the day.
I mean, but if you think about now, it's like, man, that was trash. No,
what was I playing?
But it was good. It was good, when we first experienced it.
Yeah, I look at that with movies, with cartoons, with everything.
Yeah.
It's like going back and you like. Even like real life shows like Power. I've seen episodes like Power Rangers and all that. It's like, how in the world did we think this was good? Like this is complete trash. Like,
I still live in my nostalgia. I don't think it was trash. I think it was perfect for our day.
I'm just saying, like when you see the actual stream of the shows now, like hold on, I missed that. Like come on.
Whatever. There are some things that I watch now where I'd be like, wait. They really did that, and I missed that. Oh, okay.
Because as a kid, you had to leave it to your imagination.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And we were innocent then, we didn't know.
That's true.
Some stuff.
Yeah.
Like folks don't know Coco Melon affect them. Kids.
What?
Caillou.
Coco Melon. What's wrong with Coco Melon?
Oh, never mind.
That's gonna be part of another episode.
What's wrong with it? We don't watch it, but what's wrong with it? I've seen
You'll see.
Back at the ranch, we'll have that in another episode. So we're doing a version.
So Norm, man, what we got, man? What version we got today, man?
All right, so I had to jump through.
Dre about to get us canceled.
I had to jump through the annals of time to try to find some things because gaming is very subjective. It's very subjective. One person likes, one other person thinks it's trash. So I said, okay, we're gonna be very, very good with these. So we're gonna go ahead and pull up the verses for this gaming episode. So let's go ahead and do that.
Right.
Round one.
Mortal Kombat.
Round one.
Ding, ding. We need a bell. Ding ding.
All right.
Sound effects.
Here we go. Round one.
Fight.
Ryu versus Ken.
Ryu
Now,
all day.
All day. Now, both of these characters, when Street Fighter first started, Street Fighter 2, they were pretty much the same guy in two different colors.
Yeah.
That's when it first started. But as we go through 2, 3, 4, 5, first strike, they started to go a bit divergent. So we're gonna go ahead and chop it up here. So Jeremy, who you got, man? Ryu again.
I'm taking Ryu, bro. You know how many times at school he said, "Hadouken"? Bro, I'm taking Ryu. There's not a debate for me. To go to the next person is Ryu.
Wow, okay, that was quick. All right,
I'm taking Ryu.
Drake, who you got, man?
Ryu, he was the first guy to do Kamehameha.
What?
Oh, Lord.
Okay, that's
you saying Goku Ryu, huh?
Oh,
he had to channel his inner. He had to channel his inner Ryu.
Okay. And Goku had to make it more dramatic. He had to hold it for a long time, and then he had to release it.
Yeah,
but Ryu, he just did it.
But Ryu didn't have no shoes though. He walked around barefoot. He was homeless. Kid had a wife and a job. No, okay.
Yeah, the typical blonde American.
With blue eyes.
He had blue eyes. I was just trying to look and see.
Ryu was a little more on the darker side.
Okay, all right. Well, there it is.
My brother.
Brian, who you got, man? Ryu again.
Yeah, Ryu all day.
Wow.
I think when I play Street Fighter, I literally picked Ryu every time.
Wow.
So nostalgic part of my childhood. Just to
really, Ken is really Vegeta.
What you say? Ken is the Vegeta of the story.
He's a Vegeta of the story.
I don't know if I would say that because Ken could hold his own though, man. Ken was dope. He had the fire powers and the
Vegeta could hold his own too, but he was second to Goku, just like Ken is second to Ryu.
Okay, Brandon.
Definitely Ryu, man.
Wow, that's a
you ain't got to ask the rail. This is unanimous.
He had that jump. that jumping, spinning kick, you know,
King can do that too.
Yeah, Ryu.
He said, "Yeah, whatever you say, Ryu."
Better doing it.
Why do I got the feeling that you gonna pick Ken?
I'm trying to get a brother a chance. Y'all just
he ain't got no chance.
Look at him. He got all the chances in the world. Ain't nothing holding him back. Trust me.
Okay, Darrell, is it a clean sweep?
It's a clean sweep, Ryu.
Clean sweep. All right.
Ryu.
Well,
he's the main character, of course. He's the better character.
Well, I guess that's that then. Ryu.
He's literally everybody's first choice when you play the game.
That's like asking us about Dante and Virgil off of Devil May Cry.
Hey, but Virgil was better than Dante though.
But nobody really heard about Virgil like that until Dante came to be. Until Dante wanted to reveal him.
I don't know about that.
Dante better, right?
I don't know. Virgil was always the better fighter than Dante was.
Virgil, for some reason, reminds me of Wesker from Resident Evil.
Oh, you mean Wesker? Yes, of course.
Yeah, Wesker. He gives me Wesker vibes for some reason.
I can see that.
But before that, like, who was everybody's favorite Street Fighter fighters?
I liked Akuma, honestly. That was my main guy.
Which one was Akuma, Norman?
Akuma was the guy. He was like Ryu, but better because he had red hair. He could shoot fireballs.
Yeah. Okay, that's who I liked. I liked him.
Yeah, that was my man right there.
Wasn't he like that? Wasn't he like an urban legend or something?
Well, no. What it was that he was a hidden fighter in Street Fighter 2. So you had to go perfect through all the matches, and then he would come up and beat up M. Bison, and you had to fight him.
Yeah.
But what's his origin story?
His origin story? He was Ryu and Ken's master, Goten's brother. Not Goten.
Okay.
I'm saying his name wrong, but he was his master's brother.
Wasn't he like evil at some point?
Yeah, he was always evil.
Yeah, he's definitely evil. Mine was Blanca. I always liked Blanca.
I can see Blanca.
Blanca was cold to me. I used to love using him. About that? No other favorites.
Ryu.
Right.
now see, quiet as it kept, Scott was cold, man. Sagat was Sagat had the tiger up and the tiger low, so that you can take people out with that low tiger. And he had the tiger uppercut was way better than the dragon punch.
You know who else was cold? Who had the claw in the mask?
Vega.
Definitely, like Vega was another one. He's probably my second choice.
But y'all, this is what y'all not gonna do. Y'all not gonna disrespect Chun-Li.
That's true.
Who disrespected Chun-Li?
I don't think we disrected him. He just kind of not Ryu. He just not Ryu.
It was Chun-Li was a woman, sir. Chun-Li was a woman.
like you didn't disrespect him before, but you did now.
Yeah.
You just been one of my first crushes.
Absolutely.
Chun-Li.
Yeah. Hey, well, you know, she had a respectable outfit, respectfully.
Yeah.
Respectable outfit. Okay. Blue was a color. That's a great color.
Okay, well, I guess like Ryu wins in a clean sweep. What can we say? I mean,
I don't even play.
Well, you didn't tell us which one you picked.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll pick Ryu, honestly. No, Ryu. Whenever I played Street Fighter, Ryu was always the first character I played with. No matter what version of Street Fighter.
Ryu was just
now, Norm. Before we get into the second one, what games do y'all love to play now?
Now, I think let's answer that later. Because I don't think it's a few games I play that I want to speak about.
Okay,
that's an exciting topic. Yeah,
I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous too. On the back end. So check it. All right,
I'm nervous.
Round two. Round two.
We ain't talking about private collection. We talking about the
father. Since we talked about Street Fighter, we can go ahead and stay on Street Fighter. We're gonna see the king of the fighting games: Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter.
Mortal Kombat. Let me wait till my turn.
Mortal Kombat or Street. Now, Mortal Kombat was that dog. First game that had fatalities. First game that had blood. I mean,
ain't Mortal Kombat the first game that went like national news? Like this game is making the children
it was one
violent.
of the origins of the rating system on video games. Mortal Kombat, you know, it was a dog of a game. So we're gonna go reverse order. Darrell, what you got, brother? Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
I'm going Mortal Kombat. Like that was always the better game for me. Like, I don't know why. It's like, I mean, Street Fighter was cool and all, but like right now, I wouldn't even look at a Street Fighter game. Mm-hmm. But the new Mortal Kombat, it's like, okay, let me see what they talking about, and it's iconic. Like they, let's see, one has a number of successful movies. One has something I wouldn't even recommend as a movie at all.
Awful.
But I mean, I think the stories in the game, everything overall was just better in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Okay, everything is. Now you did raise a good point about some of them having successful movies, but Mortal Kombat did have one bomb of a movie.
Which one?
Oh yeah,
Mortal Kombat definitely has more chances.
I mean,
they put out they definitely had a trash one or two. But,
y'all like the one they released on HBO Max? That joint was trash.
What was the one? What was that one? That was
The
more
recent one.
The most recent
newest
one.
one with
I like the more recent one.
Awful, man.
It was okay.
Was terrible.
I mean, I don't know what it got to do with the metal skin from. I guess he's an original character or something.
The metal skin.
See, nobody watched it. See, all right, moving on.
It's forgettable. It's forgettable.
All right, Brandon, Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Definitely Mortal Kombat. I've got, I think, every Mortal Kombat game that has come out in my either on my game stored virtually or actual game disc here in the house. So definitely Mortal Kombat for me. And two, I think it was more for the storyline of the characters. It was like it went beyond the game. It took on a life of its own. Like you could actually, see these people as real people. The fight between Sub-Zero and Scorpion and the Lin Kuei and all of them. I mean, you could like see that. So definitely Mortal Kombat for me.
Okay. All right. Brian?
I actually have both of these games downstairs right now, or a version of both. I just was sitting here trying to think of which one I play more. And honestly, I feel like I play Street Fighter more whenever I play. But I still think Mortal Kombat is better for like storylines, like everything that's been mentioned as far as the storylines, having like a process or a progression of game. I feel like Mortal Kombat does that better. But like when I just want to play a fighting game, I just want to punch people, I play Street Fighter. So I think I'm going with Mortal Kombat though.
Mortal Kombat
as the better game.
Okay, Mortal Kombat's the better game. Dre, what you thinking? Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, man?
Mortal Kombat, first game that had special moves. Fatalities. Special moves.
Okay, those moves.
Special moves and finishing moves.
Yeah.
Scorpion.
And brutality.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, brutality.
Friendships.
Wasn't Mortal Kombat the first game to show blood?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I think because Sega had blood, but Nintendo turned it to sweat.
Dog.
Because they couldn't get the ratings. So here you are punching some guy. You see these big flops sweat flowing off their face. It just was weird. But
yeah,
I'm over it.
That's what it was. Okay, Jeremy, what are you thinking, man?
It's another sweep, bro. It's Mortal Kombat, bro.
Sweet.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero are my top two favorite, like fighting characters of all time, bro. Each and every time.
Why?
I'm wondering the same.
Not just when they first came out, I just love the look of them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like the mask and Sub-Zero's powers and everything, and then Scorpion with his chain. And so and then when they got even more brutal with the fatalities with the later Mortal Kombat games, bro, like
Reptile had a mask too. So does Smoke.
Yeah, it was just Scorpion and Sub-Zero definitely the reason why Mortal Kombat is over Street Fighter.
Okay. All right, we'll dig it. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to disagree with all y'all. I would.
Here we go. We got the
But let me. Here's the reason why.
I want to hear this explanation.
Okay. Here's the explanation. Here's my. I really used to like Mortal Kombat. I did, and if it was anything but the very last versions of the game, I would say Mortal Kombat. But Mortal Kombat 1, the new one, is trash compared to Street Fighter 6.
How is it trash?
It's not trash.
The storyline is short and predictable. Right. They're pushing the DLC out way too far between each other. Okay. And there's nothing else to do in this game. Street Fighter, they already got cross-play. All the DLCs and stuff is out, and it's just much more fun game. Street Fighter 6 is a
I can understand your
fun game.
But we're talking about overall.
Yeah, we're talking about overall.
Overall, Norm. You talking about?
You didn't put the last Mortal Kombat versus the last Street Fighter.
Yeah, you just
first of all, I said Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter. You all the one assume I was at part 1.
I tell you,
Mortal Kombat.
That's your only vendetta.
I tell you about these politicians. I
everything underneath, bro.
Say what you mean.
I didn't say Mortal Kombat 1 versus Street Fighter 1. I didn't say that.
You made it sound like you talk about the franchises. So
no, just say Mortal Kombat.
No, I'm saying Street Fighter.
I'm over it.
So if you take away Mortal Kombat 1, which is better?
If I take away Mortal Kombat 1 versus Street Fighter 6?
No.
In general. Overall.
You say
if I take Mortal Kombat 1 out.
If I took that one out. If I took that one out, then I would say Mortal Kombat.
That makes no sense.
It makes plenty of sense.
No, it does.
We'll let you live on this.
You're telling me you've never liked something up to a point, and then something happened, you stop liking it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like Xbox. I like that up to a point.
Like but you gotta
what 360?
You gotta give respect where it's due. That's like saying that's almost like saying you didn't like Kobe up until like you didn't like Kobe in 2000 and when did he retire? You didn't like Kobe the year he retired. So you're gonna base that year off his whole career. Just say you don't like him. That's weird.
I mean, I guess if you want to view it, that's not how I view it.
That's how you just did.
That's not what I did.
This is the same guy that said Black Panther 2 wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good.
But it wasn't though.
Thank you.
I gotta agree with him on this. Black Panther 2 wasn't that good.
No, it's not great.
Stop. If you want to use an argument against me, you would say this is the same guy that said Ant-Man 2 wasn't that bad of a movie. That's what I said.
Yeah.
You know what?
That one, I like that.
You be saying some nonsense.
You both wrong on the count.
For Mortal Kombat, who's your favorite character to play with?
Scorpion.
Sub-Zero.
Wow.
Definitely.
When you got
who's yours, Dre?
You got
I love playing with everybody, man.
You got
Baraka was a beast too, though.
You got Raiden. You got
Raiden. Yes.
My
Sub-Zero and Scorpion. The only reason y'all like them is because get over here.
Yeah, they've been commercialized.
I like he teleport, man. I had a great combo with the teleport with Scorpion. It was awesome.
Hey, I like playing with all the characters. I don't have one character that I play always.
You just said Sub-Zero, Brandon.
I would do the story mode with all of them. I would do the battle towers with all of them. Just
all of them. So you said me you would play with the character that was called Meat.
Yeah.
Meat.
Yes, it was a character called Meat.
It was a character called Meat. You got to play with them all. They all got different powers.
Hey, he a true Mortal Kombat gamer. He played with every single character.
They all got different powers. They all got different fighting styles. They all got different combos. I mean, come on.
Who was the best?
I just want to circle back to this character called Meat. That's what I want to talk about.
No, we gonna pass on from that. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. But who's the best
playing with? Shut up.
Who's the best?
Okay, go ahead.
Who's the best male character in Mortal Kombat and the best female character in Mortal Kombat?
That's subjective.
Mm-hmm.
That really is subjective.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Have y'all seen the animated Mortal Kombat movies that are on Max? I haven't watched the Johnny Blaze one yet.
They all on HBO Max.
They all are. Yep.
Or Max.
Hey, some of them are gory, man.
Yeah, they are.
Bad boy, man.
I'm about to check them out. I haven't looked at them yet.
Oh, they're nice.
They're nice.
Gory cartoons.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we forgetting some good fighters. I don't know what else we got to talk about, but there's Tekken.
Yeah.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct was my game, man. I love Killer Instinct.
I used to love Killer Instinct.
So I used to make my cousin Ryan angry because I would play Tekken and I had one player I would play with primarily.
Who was
that? And that was Eddie.
Oh, I love Eddie.
And I would use I would use that one move that Eddie did where he started doing that breakdance kick, and I would just do that over and over and over and over.
You wanted them kind of players.
You want them guys that play as king and they kick you in the shin.
I hate those kind of players.
Only with Eddie though. I couldn't help it. Only with Eddie though. I would just.
Brian, that's brilliant.
I would do it over and over and over again.
Those kind of players, man.
You couldn't stop it.
No, what you gonna do? You just go keep flipping and falling and then kick. You over it.
I'll be done. That's it.
Game over. Eddie wins.
On Tekken, I play with King a lot.
King is so trash.
I like Mortal Kombat.
King is not trash.
King is so trash.
Fighter, dude.
No, he is not.
Yes,
the best player
is
is
somebody in the grapple and take about 80% of their life away.
So you gonna disrespect Lee?
Lee is dope.
Lee used to with that drunken.
Yeah.
The little drunken dude.
You gonna disrespect the dude with the hat? What was his name?
The dude with the hat.
Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu. You gonna disrespect
him? No, Yoshimitsu was the sword guy.
Yeah, he had a hat on too.
And I would sit down with Yoshimitsu and do that little spinning move where he turned on the other side, kick him in the.
Brian, we are never playing.
No, you would make me mad.
I love Tekken. That's one of my
Tekken
favorite
is great,
games.
I know Tekken definitely gets lost between always with Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. You know, because those are the two main ones that people play. But Tekken's definitely a goal.
Mm-hmm.
I was never really a Tekken fan, honestly. Storyline kept getting.
You just didn't have. You just didn't have a good childhood. That's all it was.
The storyline's kind of strange. It is. All right, so moving on to the next fight. Good stuff.
My childhood was kind of brutal.
All right. So this for my ballers out here. Here we go. NBA 2K versus NBA Live.
NBA Live all day.
Wow.
Oh wait, I'll wait till my turn.
Okay. No, you might you go on, Dre.
No, NBA Live just you could say the last couple that they made was a little weird and offsetting. However, everyone before that was hands down probably the best basketball games ever made. Wow. I mean, that's because Live started trying to compete with 2K, which is for good reason. However, they tried to make it a little bit more like 2K than just sticking to NBA Live, and it took the appeal down for the audience. Just play 2K.
Okay.
So
NBA Live, that was okay.
It was almost like when 2K tried to come out with NFL 2K, and you had Madden.
Yeah, NFL 2K was kind of trash.
It was trash, kind of about it.
All right,
that was disrespectful.
Jay?
I played NBA 2K more, so I had to go with NBA 2K.
But that's because they stopped making NBA Live. So that makes no sense.
No, even when NBA Live was still going, like it was definitely NBA. It was definitely 2K a lot more.
So you, all right, I get it.
Just let it go. He trying to interrogate Jay.
I don't be liking none of y'all answers, man. Let's hear what you gotta say, Brandon. Let Brandon go next.
Okay, Brandon, who you got, man? Live or 2K?
Real easy, neither, because I don't play NBA. I play Madden all day, so I never own one basketball game.
Did you pick up a ever pick up a basketball?
I sure did.
What in the world is this integration?
Dre is a hater.
Makes no sense.
What a hater.
I don't play.
Oh my
God. Did you like football games all the way? Get basketball.
Okay.
Forget basketball. How disrespectful.
Man, that's cold, bro.
You know that I'm a tag you in Reddit for the 2K forum.
Okay.
Hey, you wanted to know? There you go.
Darrell, what you got, bro?
I mean, I think this is one. It's like there is no real question here. I mean, one of these games ended the other. So at that point, that's hard to argue with. NBA 2K is still around. NBA Live has been coming out again for the last 3-4 years now. I think the last one was 2018 2019.
2019.
It's been coming out rumored, for the last 2 years since then. So it's like they can't get it right. I think back when they both were here, I think NBA Live was the more realistic game. But I think NBA 2K was the funner game, and that's why they're still here.
Well, there it is.
That makes no sense.
Okay, Brian. So since Brandon doesn't play either game, it's on you, Brian.
Well, I'm about to join Brandon in whatever boat he's swimming in.
Come on, brother, come on.
Because I don't listen. I can. The only basketball game I ever played growing up was Street Volume
NBA Street. Okay,
2.
Volume 2.
No, I totally agree with you.
I never played either of these games, so I'm gonna go with the one that got the catchphrase that I remember often. EA Sports. It's in the game. NBA Live it is.
There we go. So we got 3 NBA Live, right, Darrell?
Huh?
Oh, Darrell said 2K.
I said 2K.
Did he?
You sure did?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
I said 2K.
Because his response sounded a lot like NBA Live.
Oh my
No,
lord.
it was definitely not.
That's not what I heard.
That's not what he said.
So this is evened out. This is a tie.
So Norman got to break the tie.
I'll break the tie. See, like I got to use Darrell's logic. One game is around, the other one is not.
But that does not take away from the fact that which one was better.
I mean, 2K to me, 2K was better. I mean, now it's not good anymore, but when they were head to head, 2K edged them out.
I got you. That makes sense. If we want to go by economical metrics, okay.
I mean, what other metrics are there right now? Let's see.
There are no metrics. There are no metrics for NBA Live right now.
It's not. I have no argument.
It's gone.
It's gone. 4 or 5 years. So I think when they put Embiid on the cover, I think that's what took it down.
What was that? The most recent one, or was
they handicapped their image?
Wow.
He's always injured.
Well, that's how it is. So, but now here's a question: where would you rank NBA Jam
Amongst those two?
Amongst those two,
probably
that's hard to do. I mean,
probably 3 or 4.
okay.
I mean, because NBA Jam is an arcade game.
What is NBA Jam?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Ask GPT Chat.
Even I know what NBA Jam is.
You don't know
play NBA
Jam.
Street, but don't know what NBA Jam is. That makes no sense, bro.
No, I don't think I've ever played a game called NBA Jam.
Really?
What?
All right,
You shouldn't have been that on the internet.
Let's go into the
No, you should.
Attack, chat. Attack them. You gotta be ashamed.
So, are there any other sports games that you guys play?
Oh, Madden all day.
Madden all day.
I mean, I'm just mad they put the same game out every year, though. I'm mad about that.
But
you know, I tried to tap.
Go ahead, Dre.
I tried to tap into FIFA. It's just awful.
Soccer? I mean, it's a different.
I've tried it, but it didn't stick with me.
You really gotta like soccer to play FIFA. Like you really gotta have a deep love for it because that game is awful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still
had no interest in buying that.
I'm still waiting on me and Dre to get the schedule together so we can.
I'm looking forward to watching that game.
You've been running for a long time.
I'm ready, man. Just give me a date and time.
Put me in the watch party, coach. Put me in the watch party, coach.
We can live stream. We can live stream it for the audience.
What would you prefer me to play on? Xbox or PS5?
I mean, I currently play on PS5, but I'll play on whatever system. You know.
Okay, I get it for PS5 and then we can go.
I mean, they got crossplay now, so.
I'd rather just play it on the same system, so you
right.
have no excuse.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I know me and my brother-in-law, we play MLB The Show. That's actually pretty.
The show is actually a good game.
It is.
It just MLB Live was terrible.
Yeah.
What other baseball game did they come out with?
Now I'm gonna tell you a game back in the day that I used to love, and they had it for just about every sport.
Backyard baseball.
The backyard baseball series.
Backyard baseball.
Backyard football.
I already knew you were talking about. Me and my sis, dog. We would fight for the computer just to play backyard baseball, man.
Dude, backyard that series.
I never played that one.
That was, bro. It was one of the most popular PC games back in the day. They had all the kids, neighborhood kids, but they had MLB legends. They had like Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas from the White Sox, Randy Johnson, everybody. It was so Sammy Sosa. It was so much fun.
Did it make it past WebSense at the school?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Y'all remember WebSense?
Yeah, and I'm upset that you out here trying to circumvent. We're not teaching kids how to circumvent proxy connections. Right. Don't do that, Shane.
If y'all want some proxy, some proxy.
No, don't listen to Dre.
Let me know. Look, y'all can get on anything y'all want to in school. Just hit me up.
Outside the
Terrell, do you know that Jason Kelsey is actually trying to bring the game back?
Yep. I saw that post about it.
To try to bring it back.
Have y'all ever played Stickman at school?
Stickman.
Dre, we're not teaching these kids how to.
Let me tell y'all something. It was a website called Stickman. Wait. It was Gory Stickman Fight.
Oh yeah, he used to fight. Yeah. There's a Stickman sniper game.
Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff.
Kids, if y'all want the proxy for that, let me know.
Y'all remember that site Mini Clips?
Mini Clips, yes. What happened to Mini Clips?
Yeah, praise the Lord. I don't know.
Okay, so the church nerds does not endorse the use of the dark web. Please play responsibly.
Hey, it used to be a website called gore.net.
Oh no!
All videos, Gore, real life.
Gore put that PSA. None of us are hackers, so you know.
No, we're all IT professionals. We're all IT professionals that have.
But not anymore.
I was so shocked that made it past. Like we used to be in the library during lunch period, looking at just people get their head cut off, knocked off.
Wow.
Yeah, that's some throwback.
Crazy. We was into some weird stuff in high school.
Y'all was into some weird stuff. Don't put me in the middle of this.
That's because Norm wasn't really a PK. He wasn't really a PK.
Well, none of us went to school the same time Norman did.
Norm was playing Oregon Trail.
And number munchers.
I was playing Oregon Trail. So what are you trying to say?
That's what I'm trying to say.
I was playing Oregon Trail too. So don't come for my life.
Dysentery, that's great.
Don't come for Oregon Trail.
Gulliver's Travels, right?
Hey,
that's a good book though.
Hey, exactly. See,
it is a good book.
You clown us, but you got kids nowadays that are tech savvy but can't read. So what's that about?
Yeah, that's wild.
They can code, but they can't read.
That's a problem.
That's sad. What's the next one, Norm? What we got?
Wait! Before we do that, we gonna sleep on Nintendo Wii Grand Slam Tennis.
Yep, moving on.
Yeah. I don't know about that Grand Slam Tennis, but that Wii ball.
Wii ball. Yeah.
Hold on, I know you and y'all Wii boxing. I know you and your cousins be getting all sweaty on Wii boxing, y'all.
Oh yeah, Wii boxing.
Wii boxing.
I didn't do Wii boxing.
No. But y'all can sleep. Y'all can sleep on Grand Slam Tennis all want.
Wii was cool, but it didn't stay around too long.
I'll be honest. I was not a Wii fan.
Yeah,
I just wasn't. It was so
weird. What was it like?
I had me a Wii avatar.
I think we all did. Everybody made their avatar after you played the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't into the Wii.
But how long was that? It was out 5 years at the latest.
Was it even that long?
Yeah, it wasn't all for long.
I think it was like 3.
Then they had to switch it up.
No. Before the Switch, before the Switch, it was.
I'm sick of you, Dre.
It was the Wii U that came out next.
The Wii U, yeah.
Wii U came out next. Then the Switch came along.
Then they started coming out with Wii skins to appeal.
Okay.
Next versus, please.
Sound like you don't like the Wii that much.
I hate the Wii.
Okay, so we made it to the championship round. So fatal 4-way.
Okay.
Okay.
Nintendo.
Versus
PlayStation. Versus Sega.
Oh my.
Versus Xbox. With brand console reigns supreme. Yeah, this is every iteration. This is we're in a time warp, so we can't use they went out of business. This is which brand had the best console.
But I feel like there's so many things to consider.
It's not branded.
when you
let's take two of them out, Sega and Nintendo. Let's just take them. Let's just get rid of them.
Nintendo has some of the best games.
Nintendo has some of the best games.
Because of Nintendo and Sega, that PlayStation,
Let's
Xbox.
just get rid of Nintendo and Sega.
If I'm excluding any, I'm not. If I'm excluding anyone,
Xbox adopted some Nintendo and Sega games.
Yeah.
Well, it made them better.
Okay, so
I don't know if they made them better. They
Nintendo and
better
Sega
technology, but I mean,
yeah.
What do you play? What was the last system you played, Brandon?
I mean, don't even try it. Look,
when you gotta look the other way and put your head
my
down.
Sega Genesis is packed away, and I'm not letting anybody open up that box. So,
that wasn't my question. What was the last system you played? Just answer the question, Brandon.
That doesn't mean that it's
Get
better.
your pride out the way.
I agree with you, Brandon. I agree with you.
Brian,
I agree with
what
you,
do you
Brandon.
have sitting on your TV stand right now?
A PlayStation. But what does that mean?
All right.
Okay, so
but
get your arguments together. I'm gonna give y'all a couple
no
seconds.
Sega, no Nintendo. Y'all used to play it. Y'all ain't playing it now because they just like y'all just did me with 2K and NBA Live. That's it.
I didn't even vote, so I don't know why you mad at me.
I know.
I mean, Nintendo is still active, so you can't.
Active.
With some of the most legendary video game characters.
When the last time you picked up a Nintendo?
A couple weeks ago, I got a Nintendo Switch.
Okay, what was the last game you played?
That Pokemon?
Mario Kart.
No.
And the last Mario Kart?
No, the last game you just got off of a couple days ago.
Oh, the last game I actually just got to play?
What?
Well, I mean, the last game.
Just answer the question.
Hold on.
That doesn't have anything to do with it.
The last game I played is available on all these systems.
Dre is so hostile.
What system did you play it on?
Huh?
What system did you?
That's not the point of this.
No, it is the point. Brandon, last thing he played on was PlayStation. Darrell, last thing you played was PlayStation. Pastor B, the last thing you played was PlayStation. The last thing I played was PlayStation. I was just on Helldivers before I got on here. Jay, the last console you had was a PlayStation 5. Norman, I guarantee you ain't picking up no Switch. You trying to sell it to Jay.
Okay,
PlayStation.
So with that being said, Dre, what is your vote?
PlayStation. I'm a huge Xbox fan, but PlayStation has carried the
gaming industry. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, even though they're suffering right now.
I'm so sick of Dre.
Because of inflation on
I like how Dre literally answered for
everybody. Right, he answered for everybody.
Okay, so but remember this ain't Dre's show right now.
I know.
I want to hear y'all anyway.
So we got Dre's vote. Jeremy, which of the four reigns supreme?
I hate that he's right, but it's PlayStation, bro.
PlayStation reigns supreme.
It's PlayStation. Like I said, pre-lock, bro. PlayStation 2 is still the all-time leading in consoles, bro. I mean, Sega was out for a little bit. They got one main character, Sonic, which everybody knows, love. Nintendo is still legendary, and Xbox. I never cared for Xbox, but PlayStation reigns supreme.
Okay, PlayStation reigns supreme. Brian.
I was gonna say the same thing Jay said while Dre over here.
Jay or Dre?
Jay with a J, like Juliet. Dre over here with a D, like David, trying to exclude consoles. Talking about just exclude Nintendo and Sega. If we excluded anything from this 4-way, it's Xbox. And so unfortunately, I gotta go with PlayStation. However, Sega, it still makes one of my all-time favorite games in Sonic. So
Brian, I know your heart, because honestly, if they would have kept making Dreamcast, clearly would have been in a hunt.
Yeah,
definitely.
I agree.
If Dreamcast was still being made,
yeah, I agree.
hands down. Dreamcast.
Why is it not being made?
Or Sega Genesis?
Not enough money, man. They went bankrupt.
I wonder why.
All right.
Hey, economics is fact. You can't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Sega could really carry any more next gen systems. I think they put all their eggs into one basket, and then now they asking for change.
They did.
Okay. So, Brandon, what you got, man?
Well, you know, like I said, I still got my Sega Genesis black console. I got my Nintendo 64 see-through green console.
Oh, you got the see-through?
Yeah, I've got my Xbox 360, my Xbox One, and of course I got PlayStation 3, 4, and 5. So I'm gonna be different.
Brandon, you are not humble. All that flexing you just did.
And that's some of the the older consoles. I'm not bringing them out because they're gonna be worth. I know they'll be worth it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I'm not even taking them out of the plastics and out of the boxes that they in, everything. So, but I'm gonna say that I ain't gonna say Xbox. So,
of course not.
Bet not.
And I'm a huge Xbox fan. But
and this is dumb, by the way. I just want you to know that.
What you about to say?
Because we don't know technically what we're voting on. Because we were not voting. Are we voting on games? Are we voting on process?
Now he want to go with semantics and make this all deep. This ain't deep.
I'm
just pick one.
I'm gonna go because Sega got my heart, so I'm going with Sega.
I'm gonna give you that.
Sega. Yep.
I love Sega.
All right, Darrell,
I would play Sega for days.
Yep, I would too.
What you got, D?
I mean, this is a lot harder than I think Dre made it.
It's not because really Brandon really wanted to say PlayStation, but he want to be in disagreeing. So
So like, okay, up to 4, my least favorite is Sega. The only thing for me is
what?
Brandon, how you feel about that?
My least favorite is
obviously Brian feels some type of way about
I feel
that.
he didn't have a great childhood, but it is.
I feel like his childhood was disastrous.
It was less than, but hey,
it was cool. Like Sonic, hey, I love Sonic. Sonic, I used to play some Sonic. I definitely enjoyed it, but I think that was of these. That's my least favorite.
I'm disappointed in you.
Follow next by Xbox. So I have an Xbox 360. I have an Xbox One. But if you're looking at what the games that's like exclusive to just the Xbox, I mean the biggest things that come to mind. The least that I used to enjoy a lot was Halo and Gears of War. I used to love that series too. So those are the biggest things I used to enjoy with the Xbox. Now, it really comes down to Nintendo and PlayStation for me. Now, Nintendo would be the nostalgic choice because growing up, that's what I had. You started with Nintendo, then you got the Super Nintendo, you had the Game Boys. Even now with the Wii, I think they do some good things. All the Mario series, whether it's used to have the Mario Kart, and then all the Mario games, and then even I am. What is that game? Their fighting game.
I'm a little confused at what point you're trying to make.
What's that?
Super Smash Brothers?
Super Smash Brothers. Like, that's one of the best games of all time.
Oh, yeah, I love Super Smash Brothers. Yeah,
Super Smash Bros. is... You
ain't doing nothing but making your choice hard. Just pick PlayStation.
That's the whole thing. You got to think this out. Like, this ain't just a... You can't...
Which is better.
Right. So, like Brandon said, like, it'd be easier if we did have a category.
A category,
But I mean, if I'm gonna have to go overall, I will have to say, unfortunately, I will have to say this right now because I don't want to. Because as much as Dre is pushing this answer,
oh boy, don't do it, Darrell. Don't do it.
I would have to say the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. Don't give him satisfaction.
I didn't want to. I told you
I hate
Nintendo.
That right, but
Nintendo is a close second, but
no, it's not.
That's what I would have to go to.
No, it's not. That's cap.
If I didn't pick Sega, I was gonna pick Nintendo. I wasn't gonna pick Xbox or PlayStation. Because that's where it started, man. That's where it started.
But Nintendo is not a close second to PlayStation. That's cap.
Wow.
That's what? Over PlayStation.
From a gaming perspective. From a gaming perspective, for the history of the system.
How many original games does PlayStation have? How many original games does Nintendo have?
Sega and Nintendo have built
the
iconic
games,
characters.
I'm Team Sega.
That's it.
Sega.
Well, okay. I guess that's that then.
So it's what, 3-2 Sega, 3-2 PlayStation.
It's 3-2 PlayStation, and if I gotta put my hat in the ring,
come on, Norm.
Nintendo.
Wait, Darrell, you picked what?
He picked.
Dre, disappeared for 15 minutes, dude.
What? Nintendo?
Yes, Nintendo.
You know,
all right. I can't be mad at you for that either.
Nintendo.
Yes, you can.
I mean, again, y'all. A lot of people focus on Nintendo and just see the Switch and that's it. Nintendo has
we don't. No, we don't.
I said a lot of people. I didn't say you.
So defensive.
That means the majority. Norm.
I mean, how many of us used to play that N64? Like,
I loved my Nintendo 64.
I mean, the N64.
Donkey Kong all day.
Donkey Kong, man.
Like, these are all characters that they built.
Yeah,
that's why I say Nintendo is it's real close.
I showed y'all. I showed y'all my coaster. I got a whole bunch of these.
Did y'all play Zelda?
These are my coasters.
Yes. That was Nintendo.
That was Nintendo.
I know who it was, but I mean,
I'm just saying.
Dre, you mad or no?
Smash Brothers was an insanely popular game. It was so popular that Sony tried making a version of it, and
they did.
You know what? I am a little upset with y'all.
Dre is angry.
I'm a little upset.
Dre mad.
Utter disrespect.
Dre mad.
You gotta go throw his PlayStation. Don't do it, Dre. Don't do it.
No. Well, maybe this will bring some sunshine into your life. Okay, we're gonna change it up a bit. One last match. It's the DLC match. Wild card. We're gonna take it away.
I'm so disappointed.
We got Arkham Batman versus Solid Snake.
No, thank you.
Arkham Batman.
Arkham Batman.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping.
Solid Snake. Hey, Solid Snake was that was my first that first game into that type of game like that. Yeah, I gotta go with Solid Snake.
RPG, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There is no doubt in my mind
that
Snake is hands down the best one-player game that ever graced the cover of any console. However, Arkham's fighting engine was better. And it was an open world. It was what everybody envisioned Batman to be. Nobody knew about Snake before PlayStation.
Ain't
no Metal Gear movies.
Ain't no Arkham Batman movies.
It's Batman. What is Batman?
No, this is Arkham Batman. This is not.
No, Norman, you always trying to nitpick.
Norm,
right?
Okay. Let's nitpicking. One guy has guns and one guy has boomerangs.
But the
batarangs. Get it right.
I'm sorry.
I just gave Snake his flowers.
No, Metal Gear Solid was one of my favorite games growing up.
Let me ask you this: do you think Metal Gear was better than Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell?
Yes.
Somebody going to jail?
Man, who getting picked up by the cops?
Police coming to your house.
Hey, this Mike that serious is picking that up.
Oh, I forgot you in Chicago, so
Chicago,
Chirac.
I'm in Bolingbrook, so this ain't Chicago.
All right, Chirac.
Let's get back to the topic.
Dre is mad tonight.
Dre,
Snake is Snake. Snake is Snake.
Snake.
But yeah.
But the bat is the bat.
So you telling me a one-on-one match Snake couldn't beat Batman?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Snake would win.
No.
Bruce Wayne is
guns. You just shoot him. Batman can die by bullets.
Batman can dodge bullets, and he can
dodge bullets all the time.
And he can use his grapple gun to take his gun away from him.
Brian, you trying to be funny?
So let's be honest. Snake is more realistic, of course, but come on, everybody's going to pick Batman Arkham just because it really depends on the players too. Like some players like one player storyline, great graphics. You know, those Final Fantasy players. Mm-hmm. Then you got arcade one dimension players like who like more fast paced. Batman is a little more fast paced. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid is you got to think a little bit more. You got to hide a little bit more. You got to be more patient.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the player, really. But I'm gonna go with Arkham. I loved Arkham.
So Arkham Knights, you had that choice of going in and being big and loud. You know, if you just wanted to fight your way through, you couldn't do that in Snake.
Okay.
Like
you would die 100 times.
Oh yeah, like I think that's why I enjoy it more. Like it made you think. You had to work. You had to be stealth.
Yeah.
Like you had to watch the camera angles. You had to watch the angles of the way that people were walking to take them out to sneak past them. I used to love that.
I do hate the fact that they never gave Metal Gear Solid a chance in theaters.
They have like cartoon version, like animated.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think if anybody ever made this game realistic, they have a good shot at really like knocking it out the park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would y'all go see it?
Oh yeah,
I go see it.
I go check it out.
I mean, they already
when it came out on streaming, probably.
I mean, we'd go see it because they're already making a lot of the video games anyway. So, in the better versions from the past, so they might.
Shout out to Amazon for picking up that God of War.
I'm nervous about that. I really like God of War. I'm scared what they're gonna do live action with that.
But now they're talking about trying to cast The Rock. They had one guy, but
it's over. I'm not.
The Rock destroys franchises.
Not all of them. Come on.
Okay, let's see. Black Adam destroyed.
No, The Rock didn't destroy that.
That wasn't his fault.
He was part of the movie.
I mean, his ego played a role.
He was part of the movie. He destroyed the DC franchise. The Rock.
The writing. Let's talk about the writing.
The writing was definitely.
Did Henry Cavill?
G.I. Joe destroyed.
Superman.
Fast and the Furious.
Destroyed that too. It was already destroyed.
No, that's still living live and strong. They about to make another one.
Yeah.
The Last Ride.
I stand by my statement. The Rock destroyed.
No, it's gonna. They gonna make The Last Ride, and then they gonna make the ride after The Last Ride.
Like,
and the ride we didn't take because of The Last Ride after that one.
And the ride we thought about.
And again we ride.
Y'all can't be mad at them. They going strong like Grey's Anatomy.
I guess so.
Grey's Anatomy.
People still go to see it.
Grey's Anatomy and
SVU been longer than Grey's Anatomy.
And just about to say SVU, Law and Order SVU.
Well, they got the Simpsons. That's been longer than all of them.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
So
now they trying to make more conspiracies on the shows.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to tell us what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Terrible.
That's for another episode.
Destroys franchises.
Message.
That's true. Hey, but listen, man. Everybody in the comment, man. We hope
you say that. G's gonna give me the next idea for the next gen game console. I believe it. All right, go ahead.
Amen. We believe that.
You sound like Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
What?
Y'all see that game console Soldier Boy came out with?
Oh, that was trash. Did he steal that from another company and call it something else?
I mean, it wasn't original. It wasn't original.
He stole that from some other company.
I'm so sick of it.
They called it the Soldier Boy game.
Hey, he tried, man. He just stole a lot of stuff from us. He just tried to get it back.
This episode is over. This episode has ended.
done.
Let the church say amen.
Hey, listen, man. We hope everyone in the comment. I hope y'all commented y'all favorite game. Hope you chose amongst these battles, man. Who do y'all agree with? You know, which one is your favorite console of all time? You know, obviously Dre tried answering for all of us on the last.
All of us.
Nobody agree with Norman. Let's just make that clear.
Darrell did.
Close.
Close. Oh, you said PlayStation? I thought you said Nintendo, Darrell.
No, I said
no. Darrell said
but
PlayStation. He said Nintendo was a close second.
Hey,
and that's
you thought you had one, huh?
I did. I thought I had a friend, but that's okay.
Cap.
But you know what I do have? I got a friend in Jesus.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey!
Jesus is real. I know the Lord is real to me, for He's real. I know the Lord is real to me, for I can feel Him in my hand. I can feel Him. Oh, in my little bitty nest suede shoe. Yes, I can. For I know, one of these mornings won't be long. You're gonna look for me and I'll be gone. When I get there, I'm gonna sing it down and nobody else is gonna pull me out. For I know Jesus, He's real. I can feel Him in my heart. Down, 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 down in my soul. I can even feel the Lord from the crown of my head to my toe. For I know, for I know, Jesus, He's real. He's real, yes He is. Thank you.
You know what's crazy is I didn't mind that performance at all. However, that haircut was an abomination.
It was atrocious. I was expecting it to be worse.
I never saw waves turn into
that's a case of doing just like he had some skill there.
Uh-huh.
It's just like
He
stop
overdid
doing
it.
too much.
The most.
Literally, his singing was like his hair. It was like waves and then something else.
Well, that's just proof. I mean, Jamie Foxx started there. Look where he is now. So,
I guess that's true.
Y'all got at least everybody got at least one of them guys.
They cloned Tyrone.
Hey, listen, man, this has been another episode of the Church Nerds Podcast, man. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to all of our platforms, man. Once again, I am Jay Baldwin, Norman Heave, Andre Buford, Darrell Walls, Brandon Travis, and Pastor B, man. We are the Church Nerds. We will see you on another episode later.